The deciding game of the Western Conference first round. The Golden State Warriors have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won. 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Houston Rockets. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
Well, we didn't have to wait long for the postseason excitement to ramp up this year. Already in round 1 of the Western Conference playoffs, we've got a Game 7 to bring you on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Houston Rockets. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. So the Houston starting 5. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Shepard is out there with Amin Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. And for the Warriors, we've got Jimmy Butler. He's out there with Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Morant in at the small forward. You look at the Warriors, boy, you can feel the energy and anticipation in the air tonight. And you played in this league. What makes Game 7 so special?
Well, just the fact that these are the games you ultimately remember more than most, especially if you come out on top. Everything you've done in your season comes down to tonight.
Now here's Richardson. No good from outside.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
And here's Butler outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
Out to Thompson for 3. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Curry passes to Richardson. Shoots over Şengün. Richardson, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Thompson outside. Şengün, a screen on Porzingis. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Curry. Butler on the wing. Back to Curry. Right side, Richardson. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Durant. Here's Shepard. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Shepard. Houston with another miss.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Shepard. Durant against Curry. Durant inside. And that one drops.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Morant, the pass to Curry. And here's Morant, guarded by Durant. Lets it go from 11. Durant pulls it in. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Picked by Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. Here's Shepard for 3. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Richardson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Curry for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. We're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Houston working the ball around. To the middle. And there's Şengün on the assist from Durant.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Pass to Porzingis. Şengün with a steal. Here's Shepherd. Still no points. To Smith. Counted from distance.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Curry looking it over. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
The Rockets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Curry. Here's Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Free throws good from Durant. Green's checked in for Butler. Free throws good for Durant.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Richardson finds Curry. Now here's Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Richardson. Now here's Porzingis. Defended by Şengün. Good D by Şengün.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Smith passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Here's Porzingis. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Standing at 7'3", we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Adams checked in for Şengün.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Pass to Shepherd. Shoots over Curry, and it's Shepherd missing.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
Richardson, that's good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Here's Shepherd. No points so far. From deep. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Down low. Stolen by Thompson. Inside. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
On the wing, Richardson. Stolen by Thompson.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
But what I like about this kid Shepherd is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And then for Houston, Eason's checked in for Smith. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Thompson. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Outside, Green. Pass to Richardson. The kick out, Curry. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Curry throws it down.
Wow! It's always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up.
Now here's Durant. Oh, stolen by Richardson. He's all alone. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Butler's checked in for Horford. Ja Morant comes in for Draymond Green. Richardson's checked in for Moody. And it's Curry in for Mitchell. Thompson outside. Pass to Shepherd. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
It's stolen by Curry.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Butler out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Richardson in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Capella. And here's Durant. Back to Thompson. 4-3, and the three-pointer goes. Thompson's got 5.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Morant, pass to Curry. Fader on the way. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Rockets trail by 11. Pass to Thompson. Capella inside. Butler covering. Morant against Thompson. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
Here's Curry, defended by Thompson. Curry's shot is off.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he's certainly open.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Outside Curry. There's the 3. Curry's shot is off. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Smith. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And there's the length of Smith at work, playing big on the interior.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. What an impressive regular season they've been having, getting to 60 wins.
When you talk about magic numbers for a team, 60 wins means you're having an historic year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Ja Morant. Clock at 6. The 3 from Mitchell. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Mitchell's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
Houston working the ball around. Durant surveying the D. to Thompson. Fires from deep, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Left side Mitchell. The 3 is up. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Thompson outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Porzingis has checked in for the Warriors. Morant comes in for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Outside Durant. Here's Shepherd. Oh, nice D from Curry. The Warriors lead by 8. Richardson, the pass to Curry. Here's Morant. Launches it. The putback. Impeccable timing from Porzingis. Nice.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
From the wing, and he knocks the jumper down. Richardson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Shepherd from the arc. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 5 assists in the game.
And if you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepherd. This kid is special. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14. Outside Curry. Over Thompson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play, and any changes in mind?
Well, we'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall. We'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for Golden State.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence. You could see the lead snowballing in the second half.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. It all comes down to a decisive Game 7. Guys, what's it going to take for them to close out this series?
You can't leave anything in the tank. Approach it like you're playing for your life, because in some ways you are.
And you can't get sloppy and waste a bunch of possessions. You got to keep that focus.
No question. Let's get it. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. So the Houston 5 right now. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Shepherd in at the point. Out to the wing. Smith with a screen on Morant. With the 10-footer. Thompson, no good. The Warriors lead by 10. And here's Curry for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Shepherd. Now here's Smith. Here's Shepherd, pounded by Morant. And stolen by Morant. And here's Curry for 3. Drains the triple. Curry's got 11 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
He takes it in. Pass to Smith. For 3, Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry passes to Morant. Now Richardson, defended by Thompson. Butler surveying the floor. Off target from outside.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
To the inside. And Şengün, throw it down.
What you love about KD is the way he thinks the game. Intelligent and experienced. You can count on him to always make the right play.
Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
On the court, score. Hey, fans.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Richardson. Wing shot on the way. Drained it for 2 points. Richardson's got 20 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Defense gets a little too close to Durant there, and he smartly makes sure to pick up the foul while shooting.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw is good from Durant. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Morant. Pass to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Going inside. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
Among the best passers in the league. Morant finds open teammates.
Durant for 3. Nails it from 3. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Richardson finds Curry, and here's Porzingis, defended by Şengün. Back to Curry. And there's the lob. Oh, Kristaps, the finish.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Drives to the hoop. For three, Durant. And Houston, another three.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
The Warriors lead by 5. Curry with it. 13 points in the game. Richardson, no good. Outside Durant. Şengün, a screen on Butler. Down low. Oh, nice D from Curry. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. There's the triple. The shot by Butler, no good.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Thompson outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now just a three-point Warrior lead.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here's Curry. Outside Butler. They set the screen. Outside Richardson. Fires the three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 6th assist of the night.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Here's Durant. Blocked. And here's the fast break. And he lobs it up top. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And this is why Morant is so much fun to watch. His ability to go up and throw it down.
Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Shepherd. Houston working the ball around. The three from Thompson. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Out to the right wing. Morant finds Curry. Left side Porzingis. And stolen by Durant. Smith against Butler. Pass to Shepherd. Fires for three. Houston with another miss.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Morant. Smith against Butler. Curry. That's his 6th make in 11 tries. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line. That free throw misses. Green's checked in for the Warriors. And Houston will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Thompson. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd. Porzingis finds Morant. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
And your
different look here. Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Moody, so both teams making some changes here. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Butler out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Curry in it to 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Here's Durant, and he gets it to go. Durant's got 21 points in the game.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
The offensive rebound. Count it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Outside Durant. Launches a 3. Drops in the 3. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Here's Curry. No good, off the front rim. The Rockets have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Durant. Back to Van Vliet. Five to shoot. Outside Easton. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They have a 19-point lead. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Easton with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. And Sengun throw it down.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
Curry finds Curry. And Curry throws it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Van Vliet, the pass to Durant. Capella, screen on Curry. Back to Van Vliet. And it's in there.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Pass to Butler. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Well, if you give Butler room in the corner, he's not going to hesitate to pull the trigger.
Durant way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry against Van Vliet. This one for 3. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Curry. Curry's got 31 points. Houston has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Sengun, a screen on Curry. Here's Durant, and another basket for Houston.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots, alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And with this brief pause, let's take a look at our player of the game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Yep, and now they're going to the second round. He's in a zone and paving the way for his squad right now. Thompson passes to Sengun. Here's Shepherd. Sengun, a screen on Curry. Here's Shepherd. Warriors with the rebound. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Curry from deep three-point land. The Rockets pull it in. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Durant. And here is Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Picked by Smith with the fadeaway. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. 1:49 left in the fourth. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
He's such a bruising physical player. Capella is often tough to guard without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Capella. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't.
Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Ooh, oh my.
A minute 31 left in the game. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for a series that went all the way, you have to appreciate their ability to close it out in advance.
In Game 7, you need guys who are going to be clutch, who are going to rise to the occasion, overcome the obstacles. They did everything they had to do.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Machine.
Well, he really made his presence felt defensively, blocking shots, altering shots. He was their anchor.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason, chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Outside Curry from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Smith outside. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Shepherd. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Curry, that's good.
An impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And what a way to cap off a riveting series in round 1. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this series. They'll be a little worn down physically, but from a mental standpoint, they'll be riding high after battling so hard to win this series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And time to present our player of the game.